All right, hey guys, welcome to the second episode of The No Show. I'm your host, Nathan. Joining me as always, Greg.
What's up, nerds?
Gabe.
Hello.
And Louther.
Guys, I have a little bit of indigestion. I just downed the bottle.
A little bit of indigestion? Oh, I can't even talk right now. Dude, straight up, this past week has fucking sucked.
You need that lean.
Just
need
a little bit.
That purple drink.
Oh, dude, I've been straight up sick this whole fucking week, dude. And it's a fucking struggle. What the fuck are you guys laughing
That
at?
was really funny, by the way. That's the syrup.
But anyway, guys. Anyway. We got some good stuff to talk about this week. If you listened to last week's episode, you might have noticed we didn't have cameras, and hopefully if you're listening to this, that means there are cameras there as well, unless something happens while we're recording.
God,
but anyways, I really fucking hope not, dude. I really hope not. But
I think we got it.
Yeah, hopefully this is good. So if it is the video, crossing our fingers, this is gonna be coming to you guys every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're going to be breaking these up into the segments that we have. And make sure you guys come back to our YouTube, subscribe, like our Facebook, like our Twitter, Instagram. We haven't really done much with Instagram since we started coming back.
Yeah, what's up with that, Louther?
Yeah, Luther.
You're the Instagram guy.
You slacking? You sleeping?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
I've
shit.
been working on the Tumblr at the moment. I'm sorry, guys.
The
I'm trying to get all them.
It's like a
them
bunch of
nudes
fucking
up
50
real
Shades of
quick.
Grey stuff.
The
Yo, quick fact, me and Luther saw that movie together in the theater.
It was quite intimate.
Oh,
It was
you did tell me this.
Dude,
Yeah.
shut up. That movie's entertaining. Like,
Are you excited about the sequel?
What movie?
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, what?
Doesn't this
Dude, it's
doesn't
entertaining. That doesn't mean it's good. It's entertaining.
All right.
sequel comes out next month though, right? Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
You saw that video, right? Where he takes it's Superman walking really mad to Batman, and he's hanging, and he pulls off the mask, and it's that Beyonce song in the 50 Shades trailer. I'm still like fucking puzzled why or how Batman doesn't have any fucking like eyeliner when he takes the mask off. I'm like, all right, he just magically just pops off when you take off
It's
the
movies,
mask.
man.
Movie magic.
Movie. That's not movie magic. That's fucking horrible.
Movie magic.
But anyway, guys, we have some good things to talk about. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about Deadpool, since we've all seen it, right?
Yes.
We've all seen
I
it.
have not seen it yet.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I-
awkward.
No
Decided-
spoilers, but
No, just spoil everything right now.
You guys
Yeah.
can. I mean, it's
No,
not,
it's not worth
like
it.
going to be the biggest movie this year or anything. So
It's not going to be the
doesn't matter.
biggest, but it's definitely
it's entertaining.
probably
as
going to
hell.
be the
Dude,
funniest.
just
Dude, straight
Negasonic
up.
Teenage Warhead is the shit.
Dude, yeah.
She's boss.
Straight
I
up.
fucks with her.
Dude, straight up.
I
love when he's like,
Negasonic
that is
Teenage
the
Warhead."
coolest name
It is.
ever.
When they first pronounced it, I was like, what? Hold up, rewind.
I like that movie. I was thinking of something to say that's not spoilery, but I don't want to do that to.
I mean, it doesn't really have much of a plot if you're
No,
looking
that's
at
what I'm saying. I mean,
negatives. Like,
it's Deadpool.
yeah, it's
That's
like
fun.
a standard origin story too for a superhero, but they tell it in a different way. So.
in a very funny way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I like
the
it.
movie's like hilarious from start to finish.
Dude, straight up,
dude. The
Like,
intro.
there's not a
the
single part
intro.
that's not funny that falls flat. Like, it's great.
straight up, the whole movie. There wasn't like, I don't think there was one joke that I really was just not like, that's funny.
And it kind of appeals to everyone too, not just like nerds like into superheroes. Because I went with a group of people, one of which like hates comics and superheroes, who's my roommate, and then my girlfriend who literally knows nothing about any of these like
Well,
things.
see, I don't know
and they
anything.
both thought it was hilarious. So
I'm a big nerd guy, and I'm not really into Deadpool.
Yeah.
And this movie was very easy and really showing you what Deadpool is about, which isn't really much than being a dude that's immortal, and he's
kind of an ass.
kind of he's a straight up
He's an
asshole.
ass.
It's a hey, I'm an anti-hero,
and he knows it.
and I'm fucking funny, and I'm gonna break that fourth wall. That's Deadpool.
Dude, constantly,
Constantly,
always talking to
constantly.
the camera.
Absolutely loved it. But yes, if you're listening to this and you haven't watched that movie, highly suggested by Nerd Outlet. But anyway, guys, we're gonna talk about a little bit.
I think we need a seal of approval.
We do. We need a
We
Nerd
need
Outlet
it,
like
yeah.
seal of approval. That'd be pretty cool.
It's a giant like cock on Luther's face.
Nerd Outlet approves.
It needs to be like a GIF or something like that. Just, like straight up, it's just a dick like hitting the side of his face, and it pops up
You
with
see the
Nerd Outlet
ripples?
approved. I don't think Greg likes that. He's like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. But anyway, guys, we're going to be talking a little bit about, let's say you have a non-gamer in your life. Maybe it's a significant other, just a friend that you really want to get into gaming. This first topic's really going to be about them. Pretty much, what games would you suggest to a non-gamer? Does anybody have anything they want to start out with?
I will start us off. I would have to go with if we're talking about something recent and we're not talking about something old school.
Yeah, something I would say in the past 2 generations. If your answer is different than that, it's fine. But something maybe someone can easily pick up like now.
I'd go with Rayman Legends.
Straight
Solid
up,
because you don't have to earn anything. It's not like you're working to get any of his power ups. You start the game with all Rayman's abilities. You can play with up to
2.
I want to say it's 2, not 4, right?
Yep.
No, yeah, you can play up to with 2 people. And then what's dope too is at the end of each level, they have like this one special level that's remixed to some song.
Oh, those are really awesome.
No, yeah,
Oh,
those are really
goodness.
those are really fun to play. But
they're very aesthetically pleasing as well. Those,
No, yeah, the game
those
looks
little
Game's real
songs,
pretty.
yeah,
they're very pretty. And then definitely if it's someone who's like a non-gamer, can just be someone who hasn't played a game in 20 years. If it's like a mom or dad or something like that.
and then what's awesome about it too is it's multi-platform, so you don't have to be like, hey man, you know what would be a good game to play is Super Mario. Oh shit, you don't own a Wii U?
Yeah, join the world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
I feel you.
I agree
That's
with
a good
that. I feel like any like platformer that's going to be like 2D or 2.5D is going to be really easy because you just go left or right and jump
Yeah.
on its most basic level. So that's pretty simple for people to get used to and get the hang of.
Yeah, it's definitely more on the. I feel like it takes what Mario did so well, and they added a little bit of action to it.
Because usually when you throw in the camera and controlling the camera, that's what confuses newcomers.
Yeah.
They start like looking at the ground while
Oh,
they're
yeah.
moving, and they're like, "What the fuck am I doing? Like, why is the camera like this?"
Or they move one stick and not the other stick because
Yeah.
they're not coordinated.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
straight up. That's something that's going into mine and why I chose mine.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go into that is Uncharted. And then I started thinking about it. You're maybe not like Uncharted might not be the one.
I'm gonna say no.
Out of most games though, well let me give you a brief little description of like why I chose this one.
Yeah.
So this topic really came to me when I was thinking about like I'm trying to get my girlfriend really more into gaming. We've been dating for about almost 5 years, and I really like. She's played games here and there. I'd say the consistent game she's always played since before I knew her till even now is Sims. I got her Sims 4, and she's probably put as many hours into that as I've probably put into like Witcher or Fallout.
Some of that
Dang.
woohoo moments.
Well, I mean, like she'll just sit there. Usually,
La,
she'll-
la, 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 la.
but she loves them, and it's definitely something. I can see where you can drop. It's kind of like, oh, I have 100 hours in Civ. That makes sense because you're literally you're kind of just playing. It's not something to where you're playing like a real story. You're kind of just making it up yourself, kind of like Minecraft or something like that. So
I
she
want
plays
to
a
play
little.
video games and escape reality.
Yeah,
Then we play Sims. Get a job and all this stuff.
be successful.
Have kids. Bang like everybody on your street.
Everybody.
Pick up a whole lot of trash off your floor
Yeah.
before flies come.
Yeah, so she plays that. But she also plays a little bit of Mortal Kombat here and there, and then
Finish him.
she has Grand Theft Auto 5. I got that for her a little bit ago. I think when I was working at GameStop, I picked up her copy the same day I picked up mine. But she plays a little bit of that, and I was thinking a lot of those don't really have difficulty levels, and I do remember Uncharted being one, especially if you have a PS4, you even have an easier level to where they have a mode that's easier
It's
than
like
the easy
adventure
mode.
mode, right?
Adventure mode,
Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, that's actually like a perfect example because Uncharted's a lot like movies. So if you're having someone who's not really into gaming but they like movies or something like that, I feel like Uncharted's a good thing. It shows off, I think, something like what Rayman really doesn't, because I feel like Rayman is like a really good choice, but it also kind of plays the strings of like what people still think of old people think of video games. Like, see, it's just having fun and no story or anything. It's a good looking. It's a lot better looking than like your Mario, but Uncharted has a story that you can fully like. All right, this is kind of like a movie. And then it also gets the person used to using both analog sticks, but like I said, with easier difficulty. Because like even though my girlfriend isn't a quote unquote non gamer, it takes her a little bit longer than the regular person. But I mean, like she played half a Halo 2 in a day.
I feel like some people just learn faster.
I mean, it depends on
because
the person.
I mean, I'm gonna say no to Uncharted because I tried it and it didn't work for my girlfriend at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's just like shooting mechanics are something that's not easy for newcomers to get a hang of.
No,
so
yeah.
I think if you turn that off in Uncharted, maybe.
Well,
but
I feel like
even
the
still,
adventure
going
mode-
back to the camera control, like
Mhm.
for people that have never played games really, or like,
Doesn't it?
or they used to play like kart racers or something.
Okay,
but-
so you have a girlfriend. How much does it hurt you to watch her do that? Like, it's like, oh, dude, I love you so much, but you're so fucking bad at this.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of
you want-
frustrating.
it is extremely frustrating. And I'm gonna be guilty of being like, you fucking suck. And she's like, calm down. I don't play video games. I'm like, my bad. I
yeah.
forgot. Like, I'm
Right.
just so used to like seeing people who like, oh, I'm not that good at like when I have friends that say they suck at video games, they still get the core mechanics. They can pick up and play a regular Call
right,
of
and
Duty
get
or
through it.
Halo.
Yeah.
And seeing someone struggle with that, I'm like, oh, this is.
Or when
this
there's
is
like
elementary.
there's literally prompts on the game where it's like you're supposed to press X here to climb up this thing, and she doesn't do
She
it.
freaks
and you're
out.
like,
It's like- yeah.
what?
Where-
It just told you press X to climb.
Just fucking press it. She's like, I don't know where it is on the controller. Well, she does that too, and I'm just like, babe, you've been playing PlayStation games for like 10 years, and you still don't know where the fucking
I
triangle
don't know.
is?
Like it takes time. Like I'm sure we're.
Well, it's definitely
didn't really get the hang of it
we've
and
tested our hand-to-eye coordination for
Years.
years
Yeah.
because that's what we've been doing. It's
exactly.
even if we don't consider it training, every single day you're keeping that hand-to-eye coordination.
Yep.
Up to snuff.
I definitely agree that cinematic games are good picks.
First-person experiences would actually be a really good example
Yeah.
But
because
that's not even a game, though.
no, but it gets you one. It also gets you used to.
I mean, it gets
Oh, like,
you used
dude, I'm
to
gonna be honest. I
pushing
think
the
they're
analog
video
stick
games.
forward and walking from room to room.
Yeah, but they
Because
don't.
all the games are like that now.
But I will say this though, from what we've both experienced, I think that's a good option because the person's not being hesitant on the controls, and they can naturally get used to using both analog sticks to move left and right, to look around and all that type of stuff
I
without
think
having somebody
yeah.
shooting at them. And they're because that's what happens with her is usually when she's walking around, she doesn't have a lot of problems with the actual moving both analog sticks to move and like look around.
It's just like
But
when something happens.
When something's
yeah.
very hesitant, she has enemies in front of him. She starts freaking out because not only is she freaking out because she doesn't know, like, oh, I'm telling her to throw a grenade. She's like, what fucking thing am I supposed to hit for a grenade? She's also, because she's freaking out with her hands, that's also making her analog stick movements shittier too. So I feel like a first person experience game like Gone Home or First Firewatch would be something pretty easy.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest Until Dawn, just
That's
because,
good. Mm-hmm.
like, even if you fail, quote unquote, on
Yep.
like a section, it just keeps going.
yeah.
So it's not like you can die per se. Like, I mean, characters can die in the game, but the story keeps going. So I feel like that's an experience where it teaches like a lot of the controls and different things, and then does QTE things that are kind of easy to pick up, where
See-
you just respond with what's on the screen.
Me and you have very similar picks. 'Cause I picked Heavy Rain.
Yeah,
Same.
for
Yeah,
sure.
because the story's
Same
really gripping, and you can just pick up play. It doesn't end when the character dies.
Yep.
You know, it just continues, and you can play over and over again. You get different endings, any outcome, whatever. So that's why I picked.
Yep.
It's a
And
good choice. It's a
then-
good choice.
Yep.
Obviously, one of my favorite games
Syndicate.
that I feel like
Shut
always
the fuck
works
up.
for any answer is Journey.
Oh, Journey. Yeah.
Straight
I
up.
actually think Journey is like a game anyone can pick up and play.
You can also use the analog sticks if you want to, but I actually let her play. My girlfriend play the first like 15 minutes of that game. That she actually used the movement,
Oh, the motion control.
the motion controls.
Oh, really?
Instead, I
Huh.
was like, I mean,
That's the
I
only way to
guess
play.
because your mind's not implanted like mine, that's
But
something
does
a
she
little
have
bit
like
easier.
any trouble really with it?
I mean, like sometimes it was not really on her side.
Mhm.
The problems were it was more on the motion control side.
Yeah.
But
I just feel like that game's
If it wasn't-
crafted in such a way to
That
be like
six-axis is
it's
flawless.
just yeah, the six.
no, but they have it on the
on
nothing
the
PS4.
wrong
going
with
back to
motion
DualShock.
But yeah, that's a good topic. Like I said, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Make sure you guys come back Wednesday for the second topic, and we'll be giving you more news, more things. We'll be talking a little bit about Destiny and Fallout 4. See you guys soon.